What is up, intuitives? Welcome back to the channel. Remember, take what resonates, leave the rest if this is your first time. And let's jump right on in. So the two cards that we have coming out today is Gathering Around, which says the power of community. And we also have the Soul, which says life, journey, and purpose. So the story that we have jumping out today in this combination talks about almost like a moth to the flame. With the soul card, we have this light that is emitting from the center of the card or emitting from the core. And in the community card, we see these light beings or a bunch of light beings that's almost drawn to the light, drawn to your light. As like attracts like in a sense. Drawn to your wisdom even, or drawn to your knowledge, or drawn to what it is that you are emitting. It's almost like you're healing, or you're emitting a healing vibration or a warm atmosphere that is allowing almost like the most calm and the most sensitive beings, or the beings even that hide their light in the shadows or hide their light throughout almost like the nighttime or even different dimensions, because these beings are reminding me now of if you guys see the movie The Chronicles or the Spiderwick Chronicles, the plants and all the little things that we take for granted were actually like little beings or entities or fairies or just small beings that hide like in the shadows, or they hide their true magic, or they hide their true selves. You're not able to see it unless you have almost like a particular lens or a particular gadget, or unless you were actually in their realm. So it's almost like this community or these beings are showing or sharing themselves to you, maybe because you are starting to be your core self or your soul self, your true self. So they're wanting to match your energy in a sense, because you are matching theirs, or you are starting to match theirs. It's almost like they're really drawn to your essence in a sense, or your vibration. So they're wanting to come in to almost like assist or help, or even it's almost like they're asking for your assistance, but in a way where it's almost like they give, you give, they give, you give in a sense. So it's almost like a collaboration in a sense, but they're wanting to put you at the helm, or they're wanting to put you at the forefront because of them resonating with you, or just being drawn to the vibration that you seem to be emitting. This reminds me of the idea of when a colony of bees or a community of bees chooses a queen bee, or even a new queen bee, and after they accept her or grant her access, they start to work for her and provide for her and make sure she's almost like in the best state, so then she can produce what is needed to be produced so the whole colony can survive. They put all of their efforts in so the queen bee can do what she needs to do, so the rest of the colony can benefit and grow and continue to prosper. So it's almost like these light beings, or this energy, is wanting to share itself and show itself with you. It's almost like, so as they prosper, you prosper, and as you prosper, they prosper. It's like you are a lighthouse in a sense. You're adding meaning and life to the foundation. It's almost like you are the rock, or you are the foundation that allows it to be, because you are emitting a healing vibration or a warm light, or even life. It's almost like you're emitting life and adding life into the atmosphere, so that allows them to be in the first place. It's almost like they wouldn't be able to be, or they wouldn't be able to be in the space if you didn't, not necessarily if you didn't provide the space, but if you didn't work actively in the space. Almost like, is this like an energetic thing or energetic work? It's almost like what it is that you're doing, or is it simply the vibration that you're emitting or the frequency that you're giving off is allowing them to be simply that, allowing them to be, allowing them to come forth, and allowing them to show and almost like share themselves. You bring a special element, so it's almost like you are wanted there. They are wanting you there, and they're wanting to almost like help provide and give you what it is that you need so you can continue to thrive in that space or in the space. They may be wanting you to lead or take the lead. Maybe these are micro energies or smaller energies that can't speak, so they're wanting you to, in a sense, I'm not really getting speak for them, but they're wanting you to speak because they like how you do what you do, or they just simply like what you are doing. So they want to assist you with your growth, and they almost want to help you evolve, because in a way you evolving helps them. This almost reminds me of the idea of those relationships that we see in nature, like where birds are sitting on hippos, or even when we see sharks in the water, and then they have the little fish that surrounds them and follows them, and the fish are almost like eating, like the little fish that stay on the side, they're almost like eating the bugs off of the shark, or eating the, not maybe not bugs, but like debris, or things that just attract and are drawn on in the ocean. That's one example, but there's many like relationships and symbolic things like this throughout nature and throughout life. What's another one? Yeah, I can't really think of any off the top of my head, but just think of those relationships in nature where it's almost like a bigger animal, or just a much bigger, broader animal, and then they have almost like an entourage or crew of little smaller animals or insects or things around that almost like help keep them clean, or they help scare away other predators, and there's almost like this just back and forth understanding or knowing between the two that it's a collaboration or it's a team, or one helps one with one thing and the other helps one with the other thing, in a sense. With this combination though, it's more about almost like, as this card says, purpose, life journey, or purpose, life, and journey. It's almost like your purpose, or it's almost like you're finding your purpose and finding this community. Maybe that's what they're helping you do. It's almost like you are figuring out, or you are finding out that you are wanted here, or you are wanted to produce, or you are wanted to create, or they're wanting you to do your thing, because without you doing your thing, then it's almost like they wouldn't exist. That's the idea that's coming through. It's almost like if you weren't there to do your thing, then they wouldn't have anyone to almost come to, or to be to, or simply they wouldn't have the space to exist. It's almost like you need one so the other can do its thing, but without the one to take its place, or maybe without you to take your place, they don't have anything to bounce what they want to bounce off back and forth. Interesting. So take what resonates, leave the rest, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.